in 1.2 miles.
Happy Thursday. We are headed into the city for an event. Huda Beauty. What is this guy doing? What a dumb Huda Beauty is launching some new shades for their liquid blushes, which I'm obsessed with. So they invited me to a little brunch to celebrate. I'm already running late, which is literally no surprise, but like I could have sworn that I like planned today accordingly to not be late. In fact, I wanted to be early, but
Stay in the middle 2 lanes.
I mean, technically I'm not going to be late yet. I'm like arriving like 10 minutes before the event starts.
But I wanted to get there early.
And then here I am debating if I should stop for a coffee before I get there. It's like, you don't have time, babe. You don't have time. I was really debating if I should Uber because they sent like an Uber or a Lyft. I don't know, Uber or Lyft, whatever. They sent me like a voucher and then I wouldn't have had to worry about parking and like being late. But I just love to have my car. Even if it's gonna add like an extra 10-20 minutes to find parking, I would rather do that and be late, which is probably not good. But I would rather do that to know that I have like the safety of my car if for some reason I want to leave. Like I can just scoot out of there. Okay, wait, I am gonna get coffee. Okay, I got my coffee and it was actually really quick. So I was either gonna be late with no coffee or be late with it. And I chose what's good for my health. You know when you wake up and you just like know today is gonna be a day where you need a nap. Like I woke up this morning and I just knew. I just knew, but I'm not gonna be able to. This event is till 2:30, I think. And then after that, I have to Zoom to pick up Pumpkin from his grooming appointment. This lighting is crazy. My mom is gonna drop him off for me. And then by the time I get out of the event, he's gonna be finishing up with his appointment. So I'm gonna have to move.
2 miles. Take the exit toward.
And then as soon as I drop him off at home, I have a bar class tonight, which I'm so excited about. I love bar classes. I hate going through tunnels. By the way, I'm so sorry I did not post last Thursday. I was not well. Oh my god, the license plate says 777! Anyways, we're almost there, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry. Does that say delivery for Taco Bell?
So the restaurant.
I just got that camera.
This is so cute. Oh!
Little bag, we can put it all in.
I love it. Yeah, what's in here?
It doesn't say. Does it say on the thing?
Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. I know. Brother, the shit that I just dealt with, I was just leaving the event, which was so fun, by the way. It was so cute, and there was so many creators there that I have like followed for so long, and I was excited to see them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I was leaving the event, and I had parked in a parking garage.
In 1.3 miles. At the roundabout.
So I parked in the parking garage, and when I got there, I got my ticket or whatever. So as I'm leaving, I like pulled up to like the gate
In
thing.
1 mile. At the roundabout.
This bitch keeps interrupting me. So I pull up to the gate and I put my like little ticket in the machine, put my card in, whatever, and then just doesn't do anything. So I'm like, oh, I probably put my card in wrong. So I take out my card and then I put it back in again, and I'm like, it doesn't do anything. So I take my card out again, and then I put it back in a third time, and it does nothing. So I'm like, did it just charge me 3 times? Is something, I don't know. So like I push the little button that says push for help, and I'm like, hey, like I put in my card a bunch of times, but like it didn't do anything, like the screen didn't do anything. And she's like, okay, like take your parking ticket and put it back in. I'm like, no, the parking ticket is still in the machine. Like it took the parking ticket and then took my card and then just didn't do anything. Like my ticket's still in it. And she's like, okay, like cancel the whole thing. And I'm like, well, did it charge me like 3 times? And she's like, yeah, it says you paid. And I'm like, so babe, did I pay 3 times? And then she's like, oh, actually, never mind. It says you didn't pay. And I'm like, all right. So I cancel it. I take out my card and I take the parking ticket. And she's like, put it back in. I'm like, okay. So I put the parking ticket back in. I put the card back in. And then it still does nothing. And I was like, it's literally not doing anything, like the gate's not lifting. And at this point, there's like a line accruing behind me. Getting like a little anxious. I'm like, yeah, the gate's like not going up. And she's like, you're gonna have to back out and pull to the other one. I'm like, there's literally cars behind me. So I have to signal them, like wave my hand out the window, and I'm like, back up, please. So they all have to back up so I can back myself up and go this way. And it was such a tight squeeze because they couldn't back up that much. Like there's a line of cars. They backed up as much as they could for me. And so I back up and it's like really tight. And mind you, I drive a Jeep Cherokee. This is a big bitch. I drive a big mama, and I got her maybe a week ago, maybe even less. This is a new car, right? Right. And I drove a Jeep before this, but it was a Compass, so it's slightly smaller than this. So A, I already don't have like a good awareness of how big this car is, and B, I'm just a girl, and so I have a really tight squeeze that I have to back out of and go this way. And as I'm pulling in, I sideswipe the fucking little yellow poles that they have. I sideswiped it, and then I backed up a little bit to try to move more in the direction I needed to. Sideswiped it again. Just got this car. I'm not doing this. And I had like an hour drive home. I'm like, if I don't get out of the car right now to look at that and I drive an hour home, I'm gonna have so much anxiety wondering if there's a dent in my car. So I'm so sorry to the line of cars behind me, but I had to get out. I had to walk around over there and check, and there was no dent, but there's scratches, like little yellow lines from the paint from the pole on my new car. Like I could only look for a second because again, there's a line of cars and I'm sweating at this point, and like I don't think it looked bad, but again, I haven't stopped since then, so I'm hoping my car is okay. And at this point, remember, I still haven't technically paid to get out, right? So then I see there's no dent. I'm like, thank fucking God. I get back in my car and I have to push for help on this new gate, and I'm like, lady, please get me out of here. I'm literally on the verge of a panic attack. And then she's like, you have to read me your card numbers because it's not taking your card. I'm like, you're kidding. And so I have to read her my numbers one by one on my card through the little speaker, and then she just ghosts me. I'm like, did it go through? I'm like, hello? She ghosts me. She's not answering me. I'm pushing the help button. I'm like, please answer me. Please get me out of here. At this point, like I'm literally debating in my head, like what would go down if I crashed through this gate right now? Like if I just drove through it, what would realistically happen? I probably sat there for like 5 or 6 minutes pushing the help button. I'm like, hello, did you get my card? Hello? She never answers me. She ghosts me. I have to then have them back up again. I have to get out of my car and ask them. I'm like hollering. I'm like, can you guys back up? And I have to back out again and back into this one again and push help on this gate. For some reason, she answers that one. She didn't answer my help button on that one. Push the help button. I'm like, hello? She's like, hi. I'm like, can I get out of this garage? Can I get out? Because I am going to pass away. The panic attack that I am having, I'm like, let me out. Let me out of here. She doesn't say anything. The gate just opens. And I go. But the Huda event was fun though. Oh. Oh my. What a ham. Look at you, buddy. Look at him. Okay, so basically we took Pumpkin to get groomed. Not like this. We never wanted to shave him like this at all. I love his fur. But we took him to get groomed like a month ago, right before he had an appointment to get neutered. But he bit that groomer because he's naughty. So they sent him home ungroomed. And then like the next day was his neutering appointment. And you obviously can't do that for like 2 to 3 weeks. So his hair had grown out really bad and really crazy. So we had to fully just shave him. Oh, handsome man. Oh my God. Who's this? He's so sweet. My eyes look so puffy. Dropped off Pumpkin and laid down for like 20 minutes, which I should not have done because it made me even more tired. But it's almost 6:30 now, so I'm about to head into my bar class. I already know there's gonna be no parking. It's like war trying to find a close parking spot in this cold weather. Oh, work. Okay, I just got here and you're probably sick of hearing me talk in my car at this point because that's like 99% of this vlog, so I'm gonna go inside.